Welcome back to Ask Tony Tuesday, where this guy gives you all the answers.
I'll try.
How are you today, Tony?
Doing great. You?
I'm great as well.
Awesome.
We have 2 questions for you today. These are both really good questions. I think they're frequently asked. The first one especially, do we have example projects to show for some ideas?
Yeah. First of all, if you walk into our showroom, we show examples of what can be done with the different types of material. We use quartz, granite, and then of course, if you look at social media, we have a pretty good website that shows a great example of some of the work we do. Our Facebook page, updated by you every day, shows examples, a wide array of projects that we've done in the past or what we do daily. We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok. You know, it will give references. Anybody who wants a list of references, we'll give as many references as people want. You can even come to my house and look at some of the work in my own house. So there's plenty of granite work in there as well. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places you can look and find examples of the work done by Goodfellas. Simple 40 square foot kitchens to, floor to ceiling fireplaces. I mean, we've done some really intricate stuff that even when I think about it, it's really challenging stuff, which is the type of stuff that we like to do and show off. So yes, there's a lot of places to see examples of our work.
We also have a Twitter too.
Twitter, yes.
I did want to mention that. The second question, we get this one a lot as well, is do you pay for a full slab or do you just pay for the cutout of the slab?
That's a great question. That's probably the best question of all. Basically, if you come in, whatever your square footage is, once we calculate a square footage, whether I do an estimate at your home or you come in with a sketch, we get an idea of the square footage. You pay for the square footage you use. If your kitchen is 40 square feet, if the slab is 50 or 55 square feet, you pay for 40 square feet. I purchase the material, even if we have to go into a second slab, which is the biggest thing and the most important thing when doing a kitchen. You'll find that a lot of fabricators will try to yield your whole kitchen out of one slab because going into a second slab, once you go into a second slab, the fabricator has to buy the second slab. But here at Goodfellas, if I need to go into a second slab in order to make your kitchen right, and when I say right, it means having all the grain direction going in the same direction. I urge you to look at other social media pages and pay attention to those types of things. If you look at ours, you'll see that all the grain directions going the same way. We match up the veining, so when we do seams, they're almost invisible. Those are the things that make or break a job. I'd rather go into a second slab, not make as much money, sometimes maybe not making hardly any money, but I know that it's the correct job. It looks the best because then when people see it, they know that we did, the perfect job. So the question is, no, you're not paying for the full slab or you're not paying for the second slab. You're paying for the square footage that your job needs. So if you need 55 square feet and I got to go into a second slab and I'm up to 85, 90 square feet, you're only paying for the square footage that we used on your project.
So there are your 2 answers for today. Thank you guys for tuning into this week's episode. We hope to see you again in next week's episode. Please remember to send in questions if you have any. Doesn't matter what it is, send it in. If we can feature it in an episode, we will. Thank you for tuning in again. Thank you, Tony.
I'm waiting for somebody to stump me with a question.
Oh, yeah.
I like to be stumped. Ask me a good question. Get me a question that stumps me, please.
We'll have a challenge. See who can stump Tony.
If you can stump me, I will send you a hat, t-shirt, and cutting board.
There you go.
Okay?
For a hat, t-shirt, and a cutting board, send in a question that you think can stump Tony.
Done.
Alrighty, we will see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Bye. She's got to get her glasses. Time out. She'll be right back. We'll be right back right after a word from these sponsors.
Now they're coming off.
Someday
Missing the thumb. I'm missing the thumb and the pinky.
You go, girl.